Holy frig, people. Welcome to Saturday. Yup, that's right. I never filmed the whole time. I was on vacation, on holidays. My weekend. I can't even talk today. I did film, but not for vlog. I was busy. On Thursday, we're gonna let the dog out right now, let him go romp around the yard. On Thursday, I mowed the yard, but you already saw the reason for that one. As you can tell, she's all mowed, except for I need a weed whack still, but whatever. We mowed the yard for that video, the lawnmower simulator. I spent a lot of time editing that. You know what's funny is I spent more time editing lawnmower simulator than I ever have spent on a vlog editing, or any of my other videos, like the game videos and shit. And I noticed one thing while mowing is my yard is infested with frogs. The fuck was that? Anyway, Oreo. Oh, he's over there. Fuck, he's hard to see. But yeah, my yard's infested with frogs. Also, there's a little bit of an issue over here, and I want to take Oreo, come! I want to take a wide-angled scoop around, and I'm going to use a zoom because I don't want to get too close. But I discovered something right over here. There's a great big massive hole in the ground, and that hole is just teeming with wasps. Right there, you see it? Just fucking teeming with them. So I'm mowing the yard, I'm just minding my own business, and I go over top of that hole. All of a sudden a whole fucking gaggle of wasps come out and sting me like 1900 times, well 19 times. And that sucked a lot. So I dealt with that. I went in the house after I was done mowing, and I didn't use that part in the video, but you'll see where if I can find it on the GoPro footage, I actually start running away because I'm under attack and I'm like swinging and flailing and stuff. It was pretty bad. I really wish my dog was more obedient. That'd be friggin' amazing. It's too freaking hot out here for both of us. It's like September 4th or something, 5th maybe even, and it's hotter than the gates of hell out right now. It's like 30 plus degrees. Frickin' brutal. It's cooler in the house, so that's why we hang out in here. But yeah, so I'll see if I can find that GoPro footage. If I can, I'll put it in right here. But yeah, like, got attacked by a swarm of wasps. Now, what I did was, I didn't film that part, and I probably should have, but it didn't work anyway, was I got these things. I got these things here, and they're foggers. Basically what it is, it's a fucking hand grenade raid bomb, right? You literally pull the pin and throw, and it just starts saturating the place with raid. It's freaking fantastic. So what I did was I set one of these off and fired it down the hole. What I should have done was set one of them off, fired it down the hole, and then covered the hole with plywood or something, basically to keep the fog in. There's not as many down in the hole now. Like, Dad came over last night to hang up my NDP sign, which you can see right there. Right over there's the NDP sign. You can totally see it. Frig yeah, voting NDP. He was over here last night and I told him, he's like, yeah, show me where the hell the bees got you. And I brought him over there and he started getting close to the hole and like a whole bunch came out. And he fucking backed off quick. And I'm like, yeah, don't go pissing them things off. They're wasps, they're assholes, they're dirt daubers. That must have been a gopher hole. The gopher abandoned it, probably because the wasps swarmed in. I'm covered in cobwebs, I'm not sure why. Don't recall walking through any. But yeah, I'm assuming it's a gopher hole. Gopher built the hole and then wasps took it over. Gopher left because the wasps were stinging the shit out of them, and they made a nest in there. Because that's what dirt daubers do. They build a nest in the ground, and then they'll defend it with their life. They're nuts, and they're a hooer and a half to get rid of. So I'm probably gonna fog or bomb it again. This time I'll film it, and yeah, we'll fucking eradicate the little assholes. Like it went on for about 4 or 5 minutes, that fogger bomb, and it was like, it was hazy as shit in there. Like, it was hazy out in the yard. It looked like a smoke machine almost went off. And I could see all the bees, fuck, I gotta quit calling them that. I could see all the wasps going around and freaking out. Like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. And I was watching them drop from the sky too. Like, I was in the kitchen window and watching, and then I went outside and got a little closer, but then it started to stink, so I backed off, and then I thought, you know what, fuck, my neighbors are going to smell this and wonder what the hell's going on out here. Probably should have plywooded it up. So if I do her up again, what I'm going to do is we're going to plywood it up, and we're going to let it fog, and I'll film the whole thing. If I have to, I'll strap a GoPro to my head, and we'll do a GoPro video of fogging out the wasps, because they definitely got to go. Wasps cause nothing but problems. They kill bees. And we kind of rely on bees to, like, you know, pollinate plants and shit, because they are the #1 pollinators. Other bugs do it, but nobody does it like a bee. And yeah, wasps gotta go. It's the way she goes, right? Gotta kill them off. Frig it. So like I said, I was out there mowing the lawn, and then Thursday night, didn't really do much. I cooked some food, had some chicken, obviously, on the barbecue. Made some chicken cutlets. And then played video games with the boys all night. It was pretty easy peasy, and did a lot of editing. Put it this way, on this weekend I managed to make 3 commenting on comments, or 3 cocks if you will, and I managed to make that mower video. Plus I came up with 2 more ideas for skits, which I'm going to do. They're going to be short videos, but you know, they'll be funny. You guys will get a kick out of them. Maybe. We'll see. I hope you do, because I got these ideas and I want to run them. You know, it's not that I want to quit vlogging, it's just that, well, I don't know, like, vlogs are fine and all, but sometimes you want a little more. Especially when you got skills that you can edit stuff, you kind of want to try and push your boundaries and learn new tricks and learn new skills and play with editing, and that's where, like, Lawnmower Simulator and these other 2 skits that are coming out, maybe even 3, because I thought of another funny one last night that I wrote down. That's where shit like this comes into play, and it's fun. The editing is fun, the filming is fun, rewatching the video. I've watched my own Lawnmower Simulator 3 freaking times, because I thought it was brilliant. I honestly thought it was brilliant. But if you notice at the end of Lawnmower Simulator, where it says Lawnmower Simulators and that diamond symbol, then hashtag #M10, that's because it was a submission to McJuggerNuggets McJuggerNuggets Movie Madness. It's a competition he does where he basically drops a challenge on a Wednesday, and you have a week to make a film. And this is the first time he's ever dropped a topic that I was like, you know what, I can get in on this. Like before. The one before that was like, make a summer movie. And then before that it was like, I don't even know. But he had one like, pretend you're Uncle Larry. And I'm like, well fuck, I don't really know Uncle Larry that well. All I know is he likes Corona. He can cook a mean meal on the barbecue. And he really sucks at video games, but he's trying. And, you know, I can't really judge him for that. At least he's trying. And yeah, that's about all I really know about. Oh, and he likes basketball. So I was like, yeah, I can't really do that one. They've done one like make a Western, and I was like, that means I gotta get a friend over here, or I can play myself, shooting myself, like I could clone myself if I have to. I didn't really know what to do. So this is the first time he's dropped one where it was good. Like something I could do. So I was like, right on. He's finally hitting home base. So I made Lawnmower Simulator. And then last night I got, you know, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I wonder who else is submitting. So I went on YouTube and went in hashtag MMM10, hit enter, and that's when reality hit me. That's when I realized that when McJuggerNuggets says a kid gave this to me or some kid sent it in the mail, he's not lying. 90% of the hashtag M10s that I watched were children, like kids, like ages 9 to 13, with like a cell phone camera shooting a video to win this contest. And I was like, are you serious? Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit, he's not kidding. When he says kids watch his shit, his primary demographic, I bet you, is the 13 to 25 demographic. I bet you any money. And that kind of bothers me because on his regular vlogs, he's fine. He doesn't swear on his regular vlogs. But on the psycho videos, when his shit's getting broken, holy crap, man, he's going off like a trucker. Just cursing up a storm, losing his shit because the stuff's getting broken, which I can understand. But you know, 13-year-olds and 10-year-olds and whatnot are watching this shit. hearing this, like my demographic, my primary demographic is my age, 33 to 45. And then it goes, 34 to 45. And then it goes 25 to 34 or something like that. Those are my two primaries. I don't have a lot of people between the ages of 13 to 18 watching my stuff. And if there are, then they just have fake accounts saying that they're over the age of 13. They didn't put in their right birthday just so they can get the friggin' rated R superstar stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff rated 18A. Because if you have an account that's rated under 18, or if you put in your proper birthday and you're not 18, well, you can't watch any of the 18A stuff. So maybe that's what they did. They made an account and went from there. Or they didn't make an account. Well, if you don't make an account, you can't watch 18A stuff. It'll just block you right away. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I found that pretty disturbing. So I could just imagine what his demographic looks like if he has honest people on there with proper birth dates. I know a lot of people don't do that. My buddy's daughter's account, you know, she's only 15, but in her account it says she's 24. Back when you used to be able to check the age. Mainly she did that so that, you know, she could watch anything on YouTube. And I know a lot of people do that scam. It's not really a scam, it's just, you know, the stupid age verification that they don't do. But anyway, not a big deal, not a big deal. But I realized, like, holy shit, he's got a lot of kids watching him. He might want to be a little bit more careful about, you know, stuff like that. But the psycho videos are why he is where he is, right? That's what brought me to his channel. Watching his dad lawn mow all of his video games. Watching his dad submerge his Xbox in the drink. Watching his dad do all sorts of crazy shit. Throwing his friggin' Nintendo Wii in the barbecue. You know? Throwing his Xbox in the fireplace. Him putting a TV or a hammer through his dad's TV. Shit like that. That's what got me to go and watch him. I understand the points on that. People love shock and awe, and that's how you grow a channel. I'm just not good at shock and awe, so that's alright. I'll figure out my own way to grow the channel. But yeah, like, he has a lot of kids. And I watched a lot of the stuff, and I'm like, I'm just sitting there watching it, and I'm like, okay. Okay, like, not to toot my own horn, but I pretty much think Lawnmower Simulator is fucking hilarious. Maybe others out there think that, well, I know a couple people don't like it because there's thumbs downs, but, you know, that could just be the trolls on my site trying to get their word across that I need to quit YouTubing, and, well, that won't happen. Only time I'll quit YouTubing is if I got a job where I'm too busy to pick up the camera. And all that'll do is slow me down. It won't stop me. I'll just start making videos when I can, and not every day if I have to. But lately I've been doing 2 to 3 uploads a day, so that's kind of cool. You know, people are enjoying that. They're enjoying the extra content, and that's freaking awesome. But, yeah. And then yesterday, my cousins came into town from Fort Erie. They're up to visit. So yesterday I finished editing the Lawnmower Simulator and put that up. And then my cousins came into town, so last night I went over there and hung out. I didn't drink any beers. I didn't have any beers. I bought a Horton's coffee, and I brought a Monster Energy drink with me too. So I had a lot of caffeine last night. And that's when I filmed the 3 commenting on comments, was after I came back from there at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was still too full of piss and vinegar. So I said, frig it, let's get some cock going up in this bitch. So I went and filmed 3 commenting on comments, which are already been played out, because this video is going up on the 16th. See, that's the thing, is I have such a heavy lead on the vlogs that I can spend more time working on secondary content to basically give her, you know, and try and do some more fun video making instead of these just walking around talking to a camera bullshit, which is something I want to do tonight, because I really want to film that one video I thought of, because I don't know, I think the skits is what's going to bring people to my channel. They're going to see funny shit. They're going to go, you know what, this guy's humor is kind of funny. Maybe I'll subscribe and watch his stuff, and then they might get hooked on the vlogs. Every once in a while, I get a message on YouTube, hey man, I really like your videos, you're a funny as frig guy, totally sub, been watching them all. And it's like, cool, so there is a demographic out there that really likes me. Nice, I like that. That's perfect, you know. People know that I'm not mechanically inclined, but I can troubleshoot, and I can actually troubleshoot to apply some things to my vehicles, and my bikes and all that shit. But other people, they just, it's like they judge you based on someone else, and it's like, well, you know what? I don't even care anymore. Like, that's how it is. I honestly don't even care that people judge me. Like, fuck, they're people I've never met in my life. They don't know me from a hole in the ground except for what I show in the vlogs, and they're laying judgment on me. So it just tells me right away the kind of person they are. So fuck it, I don't even care anymore. I honestly don't care what people say about me. I know who I am. I own a house. I have 2 cars in the driveway. I got a job that pays me $70,000 a year. I don't fucking care what people say. You know, yeah, I'm gonna be losing my job, but you know what? One door closes, another one opens. And the door is already open. I just gotta walk through it. But first I gotta walk out of the first door, you know what I'm saying? So, not exactly too worried about that. Only thing I'm worried about it is I probably won't be able to do these updates like I'm doing, like these 2 videos a day or even 1 video a day. Things might get so busy that if I do a video a day, they might be like 5-minute, 10-minute vlogs. Like, shit's about to get real and really awesome, and I'm kind of excited because this new job is something I've always wanted to do, and that's troubleshooting computers and technology and not having to talk to customers on the phone. Talking to a customer on the phone has to be the shittiest job you could ever have in your life, because you can't see the computer. They don't know how to follow along because they're new to computers 90% of the time, and it just all around sucks. So not having to do that and still getting paid while fixing computers and doing what I love, oh man, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good job. It won't feel like going to work. It'll feel like going to Canada's Wonderland, but they pay you instead of you paying them. You know what I mean? It'll be a freaking fantastic time. So I'm kind of really looking forward to that change. I've already contacted the union guy and said, listen, you got to talk to Bell. Like, I need out soon because there's another window of opportunity open. And if Bell screws me over, well, I'm going to be really upset. So, just saying. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll see what the hell happens. I'm probably going to get screwed over again because that's the way it works for me lately. Every time a fucking window opens or a door opens, they don't want to evac me, and I kind of need that evacuation plan. So anyway, it is what it is. So thought I'd give you guys a little update on why it is currently Saturday and I haven't filmed anything on my 2 days on Thursday and Friday, because I decided to take the weekend off of vlogging and on of skit creating and extra content for the channel, and hang around with family because I won't be able to hang out there tonight. When I get off work, they're going to the Voyager bar, and I'm not a fan of bars, so I won't be doing that. And I know a lot of you are saying, oh fuck Adam, family's in town, they don't come in town very often, just go to the fucking bar, just go to the fucking bar. It's like, no. It's like $5 for a fucking drink. They just passed a new drinking and driving law here in Ontario. Like pretty much zero tolerance drinking and driving. So, no, I will not go to the bar because I do not need that kind of nonsense. Last night I got pulled over after leaving my cousin's house by a cop because of suspicious smoke coming out of my car. Cop pulls me over and he's like, can I have your license and registration, please? And I'm like, sure. So I give it to him and he's like, we pulled you, do you know why we pulled you over? And I was like, no, not really. I'm driving like the speed limit, and you know, I turned onto the highway. And that's the thing, he pulled me over on the highway, which is theoretically not his jurisdiction, but I didn't want to argue him on that. That's the OPP jurisdiction. But I didn't want to argue him on it with that. And he's like, well, we pulled you over because we saw mysterious smoke coming out of your car. And I'm like, yeah, I was at the stoplight. I picked up my electronic cigarette, and I hit it a couple times. And then he's like, oh, okay. He goes, I thought you were doing bong hits. And I'm like, have you ever pulled over a guy who was like hauling on a bong while there was a cop behind him at a light? He's like, well, no. And I said, so, okay, all right, you know what, whatever. I said, it's just my electronic cigarette, just vegetable glycerin and flavoring, and nothing to be alarmed about, bud. I said, the reason why I don't drive and do this is because it makes a big vapor cloud and it fucking blocks your vision. You know, I usually only vape when I'm stopped, waiting for the light to change, or, you know, whatever the reason may be. If traffic's not moving, then I start hitting the E-dart. If traffic's moving, I don't hit the E-dart. But I got pulled over for that. So if I would have had some liquor last night at my cousin's house, chances are when the cop pulled me over and I would have talked to him, he would have smelt the beer on me right away. fucking yanked me out of the car, put me in the back of his car, had me blow into the breathalyzer, and next thing you know, I don't have a license or a car. Because if they feel that you're loaded out of your tits, they have the full permission to tag and bag you and impound your car and give you a DUI 7-day license suspension. So I don't need that. I really don't need that. That's why, like, if I'm going to drink, I stay home. I don't go out to a friend's house to drink. Because I really, really, really do not need to lose my license right now. It's not worth it. So that's why, like, I had coffee and shit. My cousins were making, "You're drinking fucking coffee? Why don't you have a fucking beer? One won't hurt." No, you know what? I don't want to risk it. I really do not need to risk it. And yeah, I bought a 15-pack of Pilsners. On Thursday night, I tied off about 5. Last night I had about 6. I got 4 left in the fridge. Not a big deal. Probably tie off 2 of those tonight before I shoot some skits. It'll be a good time. But I got to work today. Got to go in. So we'll bang that shift out. And then tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Next Thursday and Friday, no idea what's going on. I'm hoping the temperature calms down a bit. This plus 30 bullshit can totally go suck a fat one, because that's ridiculous and I can't deal with it. But anyway, people, I'm going to end the vlog here. Just thought I'd give you a little update on what's been going on and why there's no videos on the weekend. Fake weekend. So on that note, thanks for watching, people. Like, favorite, and comment as always. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.